What is going on, golfers? Welcome to the channel. My name is Kyle. If you like golf, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I hope you guys had a great weekend and a fantastic Masters Sunday. Huge congratulations to Jon Rahm for coming home with the victory for Spain. It was so much fun to watch. I hope you guys had a good time watching it too. I got a different kind of video for you today with Phil Mickelson and Brooks Koepka way up there on the leaderboard. I kind of wanted to just have a little discussion about the PGA versus LIV and what I think it means for golf and if it's good for golf or bad for golf. And I'm gonna completely try to avoid any kind of politics here. I really have no knowledge in politics. I have the political intelligence of a child. So I'm gonna try to avoid any kind of political talk in this. But I do know a lot about golf. I am an industry pro and I am trying to be on tours. I've always wanted to play golf for a living. So this does kind of hit home for me. So I just wanted to get into it and let you guys know what my thoughts are. So if you like the video, hit that like button. So to start, I do think it was pretty cool to see Brooks Koepka and Phil Mickelson so far up the leaderboard on Sunday. Phil played great. It would have been nice to see Brooks hold it together and give Rahm a little more of a challenge there at the end, but it was still just great to see Brooks in form and seeing those LIV guys play well. I think a lot of the LIV Tour players that played in the Masters played pretty well. A lot better than most of the internet probably thought they would. And I think that's just a big plus for golf. This whole LIV thing, honestly, in my opinion, has been a net positive for golf. It's really ugly how they went about doing it. But man, there was only 130 something tour cards, And it's so hard to make a living playing golf. And anytime there's more opportunities for golfers to make a living playing the game, I do think that's a net positive for the game. Obviously, what LIV has done is to, sports wash the blood money and all that stuff. And I don't want to get into the politics, like I said earlier. But for the game of golf, they're going about doing it a different way than PGA has. They're broadcasting their events live on YouTube and on streams. It's team golf, which I do like a lot. I played high school golf. I played college golf. And as a player, I really do like the team environment. And I think a lot of people with enough time will come around to it. If you've ever been in the college golf environment, it's really exciting having a team and playing golf on a team. So I think that's something that's going to be a net positive for the game of golf as well. I think a lot of the ways the LIV is approaching the game is actually pretty good. A lot better than I think a lot of people were giving them credit for. So I think the other thing I want to talk about is how it's pushed the PGA. And it clearly has pushed the PGA. They were very much sitting on their hands for years. And in my opinion, they were not doing anything. Nothing had changed. But as soon as all this talk of the LIV and they were actually picking up players, that's when the PGA Tour started implementing changes. Whether they were good changes or bad, that's not in this video. They started making more changes, giving players more purses, events without cuts, and really just creating more opportunities for golfers. Kind of the whole point of this video is that more opportunities for professional golfers and more opportunities for people to see the game and get into the game is just a net positive. And through COVID, the game has exploded, and through the Masters, the game is just, every time I watch the Masters, I feel the same thing. The game is just getting bigger and bigger every year. And it's just amazing to see. It really, really is. I thought Phil and Brooks were both very respectful in how they talked about the LIV versus the PGA throughout the Masters week. They really just showed their appreciation for being there in the majors. And that's just something I think everyone can appreciate, is that no matter what tour these guys are playing on, when the majors come around, it's always going to be the best players in the world at that time. And I think that's just awesome. And again, a net positive for the game of golf. Seeing those guys up on the leaderboard for me was a lot of fun. I was hoping for a bigger battle between Rahm and Koepka, but it was still just fantastic to watch golf for the week. It was great watching Phil shoot 67 in the last day. I was rooting for Cam Smith the whole time, honestly. I thought he was going to play a lot better. But it was still good to see him, hang out and be around. So pretty much all I got for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. PGA versus LIV. Try to leave the politics out of it, because I do think it's pretty cut and dry that politically it looks bad. But for the game of golf, I want to know what you guys think too. If you liked the video, hit the like button. You guys have a great day. Peace.